this and that the whole thing is fake. It's just a ridiculous leap of faith, or it's just stupid.
What did happen next?
He lost track of the Tic Tac and he could not reacquire it. That's what happened.
And why didn't you release that? I mean,
Who are you talking to? We don't know who made the cut of this video. Why didn't you release that? Well, because it's all top secret military shit. Like, this is from 2004. It got leaked out years later. It shouldn't have been. It wasn't supposed to have been. So, but thank you for having this conversation with a guy who we don't know who it is. And the reason, let me fill in the blanks, is because that's the end of the encounter. He didn't cut the video before it took off, because that would have been a shame, and that would have been not good. He ended the video once it left and was never reacquired.
this video is being released by people who want to show evidence for UFOs. Why
Well, not necessarily. I mean, you have no idea what the motivations of that guy was.
don't they leak the best footage? Yeah.
What? That was the best footage. Here's secret military footage of an encounter with the UFO, and this guy's bitching about it. It was in full ATP. Okay, well, maybe the HD one will come out, and then we could shove that up your...
Rather than in...
Yeah, I'm on the same... I'm thinking the same as Thunderfoot here. Yeah, let's see when the HD footage comes out, if it does. But it just is suspicious. They tell us there's an HD version, but in the meantime, all we've got is the zany monitor view of this thing. It just seems a bit convenient. That's all I'm saying. Like, why? It's the perfect spooky thing that they show in like movies about this kind of thing. It's an off the grid somewhere army base in the middle of the Pacific Ocean where no people really are, besides for one guy fishing apparently, but really no one else sees it. It's the perfect setting. It's like, if these things are around, why are they not just ambient, evident everywhere? You know, why do they choose such specific places to show themselves? Don't know. It's... yeah.
Indiscreet fuzzy blob on infrared.
Fuzzy blob. Okay, so this guy's getting access to top secret military equipment that you're not even supposed to have access to, and you can dork out on all your numbers, and you're like, I don't like the quality of this video. And it's fuzzy, you fuck, because this thing is 10 to 15 miles away from the guy shooting it. Okay, so yes, it's not an HD video. Again, there is one, and people have seen it, and you can talk to them, but you won't.
But yes, what's the use of talking to them? They'll say, yeah, I saw it. And, okay, can you prove that you saw it? No, because I don't have access to it. Then what? That's where the conversation ends.
Crystal clear, because it's 10 to 15 miles away. There you go. So not everything goes the way you want in life.
Secondly, is the video footage is the only reliable portion of the evidence.
Oh, this is the part where the defense attorney stands up and says, I want to disregard every other part of the prosecution's case against my client. So you know how there's like 24 eyewitnesses that saw my client murder someone? I don't view that as credible. Oh, okay, I'm the judge. That's an interesting claim. The prosecution might have an issue with that, but I mean, it's a great defensive tactic to just ignore eyewitness testimony. That's incredible. I know you can't geek out on it with your fucking chemistry kit there, Thunderfoot, but it's a little bit intellectually insane for you to declare that the expert eyewitness accounts from some of the most credible human beings that we have is meaningless. That is meaningless.
I mean, how do you judge who's a credible human being? Yeah, in the end of the day, it's anecdotal evidence, but what is that? You know, I kind of have a general rule that anecdotal evidence means nothing. when you think something's impossible. You know, there has to be some real crazy evidence for something that, I mean, it's flirting with supernatural here. It's magic. You know, people said it is enough. People said I saw him murder the guy. Yeah, that's believable. People murder people all the time. But, you know, people said I saw a spaceship from another species, from another world. I'll be more hesitant to take people's words on that.
And they're coming from different sectors. It's guys in planes, in multiple planes, multiple vantage points, radar, sonar, different ships, human eye.
Yeah, by the way, I think the radar, I would say that I'm kind of getting what do you call it, of I just, having just watched all of the evidence for the of the Tic Tac, so all of Devon's clips about the Tic Tac. I would say that the radar and sonar you know, in the top tier of the things he brought up. But is there, you know, is it in the end of the day someone saying we saw this on radar? Is there evidence that do these radars like record? And, you know, I guess the Air Force and the Navy have confirmed that this case was real. And, you know, you don't scramble planes into flight for nothing. It's a big deal. It's expensive. They take up a lot of fuel. So, I mean, yeah, it's that alone makes it quite credible that you've got that it's a recorded fact that, you know, this happened. We sent planes to go and intercept this thing. This is what these professional pilots who don't want to lose their job say they saw and did, you know, in their reports and whatever. I'd say in the tiers of evidence that Devon's brought up, this is probably among the best. But still, it's not. I don't see it. I don't know. It still doesn't convince me. Everyone could be lying, or everyone, or they could all be telling the truth. And this is my biggest point. It could be the truth about something we have no clue about. You know, when you're a kid and you see someone do a magic trick, you say, "Ah, that's impossible. Impossible. He just did magic. There's no way my card could disappear like that. That I saw it, it was there, and then it wasn't." You know, but then somebody, you know, someone tells you how the trick worked, and you sort of go, "Oh, wow, I get it now. I'm in on something big," you know. Nowadays, for me, if someone shows me a magic trick, I don't really care. I mean, I go, okay, that's shocking, you know, I don't know how you did that. But I don't care enough to investigate how they did that because I know that it's a trick. So imagine just just looking at this and going, yeah, I don't know what happened there, but it doesn't mean that something really spooky happened. it could just mean that nobody alive today understands it. And we may never understand it, but if we did understand it, we might laugh about how simple the explanation is.
On our systems. None of that means anything to this dude. No, here's a fuzzy video. It's a fuzzy video.
If you're going to analyze that, and it turns out to be something mundane, it's about the size of a landing plane.
Right, back to that footage you shot at the airport. Wow, I mean, if I can blur a camera and change the setting to infrared and shoot a plane taking off from an airport, I guess, fuck all you UFO people.